1910 Paris Flood by Hunter Antel. Introduction. The Great Flood of Paris lasted for about 2 months. It originated from the Seine River. The flood itself was not caused by water going over the riverbank, but instead through the sewers, tunnels, and drains of Paris. And it started around the beginning of January and ended around the end of February. Causes of the flood. The flood was caused by heavy rainfall, which caused the water levels of the Seine River to rise. The water level rose to about 8.62 meters, or about 28 feet above the regular levels. Magnitude of the flooding. Since the original flooding of 1910, there has not been any other major floods due to the Seine River in Paris. There have been a few times of concern with a water level of 7.1 meters in 1955, 6.18 meters in 1982, and 6.10 meters in 2016. Large portions of Paris, France, were affected by the flood. Climate change could affect the severity of the rainstorms in the area, causing the Seine River to overflow again. Here's a map of the area affected by the 1910 Paris flood. Impact of the flooding. The flood halted the way people normally function, meaning the economy took a hit. The railroad had flooded, which caused people to have to walk on poorly constructed walkways or by boat to get anywhere. Basic infrastructure was also destroyed, turning the roads into canals. An estimated $1.5 billion was lost to damages from the 2-month-long flood. While there were a lot of damages, no one lost their life due to the flooding. Mitigation strategies. The city was unprepared for the flooding since there was not flood prevention measures in place, causing it to last about 2 months. A lot of the buildings and basements were flooded due to the water coming from underground. Thousands of people were evacuated to public buildings not affected by the flooding. Since 1910, reservoirs were created to help alleviate the flooding. Even with the reservoirs, there have been a few instances where the Seine River almost flooded again, causing people to worry. Here are the image sources that I used for this project, and here's the sources I used for my information.